What is going on, guys? I'm just here cruising along through the majestic blue hills, which aren't even really green anymore, much less blue. Right now they are a nice tint of brown. But today we have another hotel story time. I know it's been a while, but it's kind of hard to have a hotel story time when you don't have any interesting stories. But I have one now, so let's go ahead and dive on into it. Alright, so at my hotel, we're mainly a business travel hotel, but we do a decent amount of tour groups. Now, one particular tour group we do is city tours. City tours is typically Asian or Latino travelers who, I guess this company takes them to different cities in the United States, and they take them on, typically they'll stay for 2 nights, and each day they go out on a tour of the city, and they learn about our city, and it's great and brouhaha. But about 3 weeks ago, 2-3 weeks ago, whoa, that's a big speed hump, damn. It was our last sold out night before we officially got into our slow season, and at about 9 o'clock I was in the middle of an 18-hour shift going on 24 hours, had to stay there for the overnight. 9:30 rolls around and I'm in the back in my office, and all of a sudden I hear and I'm like, fuck! It's the goddamn fire alarm. Now we are sold out. 344 guest rooms are occupied. A fucking sea of piss off drunken turkeys. Not turkeys, but there were turkeys. Little do they know, we are going to eat the shit out of them tomorrow. FYI, today is Wednesday before Thursday, which happens to be Thanksgiving. You're watching this on Friday. Anyway, a sea of pissed off and a lot of somewhat drunk, nasty people come down. They're what's going on? There's a shit ton of people in the lobby. I mean a shit ton. But I go into the fire command because at that point in time I was the most important man in the hotel. I was the front office manager and no one else was there. So I was taking lead on all of this bullshit. So I go into the fire control room. I look at the fire panel. It says first floor men's bathroom. I haul my ass over to the men's bathroom, open up the door thinking it's just something stupid. And to my surprise, a shit ton of smoke starts pouring out of the fucking first floor men's bathroom. And I'm like, fuck! Uh-oh. First thought that goes in my head is some douchebag was in the bar, got drunk, went to the bathroom, was like, you know what, while I take a shit, I'm gonna smoke a cigarette. And then he threw it in the trash can caught on fire. Wrong. That is not what happened. I go to rush into that bathroom. Another speed bump. Man, they got a lot of speed humps around here. But I go to rush into this bathroom, and the second I run through the threshold of the door, all I smell is melons. And I'm like, God damn it. Was some dickhead in here vaping his face off to the point where he hotboxed a bathroom? Holy shit, that is a lot of vaping while you take a crap. So, since I obviously knew that's what it was, since fires don't typically smell like melons, I walk out, go to the front. The fire department comes up a few minutes later. They come in. I said, took them to the fire panel, said, it says first floor men's bathroom. I can't see anything. Shit. And they're like, all right, let's go. And I was like, well, I mean, I know what it is. Some guy was in there vaping. I ran in there and checked it out. Ton of smoke, but it was all vapor because I could smell nothing but melons when I walked in. And the fire chief goes, what the fuck? I'm so sick of these stupid fucking e-cigarettes. And he goes, all right, well, we'll just go check it out just to double check, make sure everything's good, and then we'll give the all clear. So they go in, the guy comes back, he's like, yeah, some fuckhead must have been taking a shit while he was vaping away. And I was like, yeah, that's exactly what I thought. So, oops. So, comes back, gives me the all clear, and then I have the distinct pleasure of taking that little fuckity-fuck radio thing and saying, attention hotel guests, attention hotel guests. The fire department has given us the all clear. You are all safe to go back to your rooms. And then you're, oh, you mean it's not burning down? You mean I'm not about to be extremely inconvenienced, but I'm just gonna bitch about it because I can? Oh my God, I'm missing Law and Order. Yeah, so they all go back up to the room, and I started thinking, the bus driver that pretty much every single week that City Tours comes in, he's their bus driver. This motherfucker vapes his face off. So in my head, I was like, you know what? I bet it was him. And then the more I think about it, I realized that not too long before the fire alarm went off, his ass was down at the front desk holding his vape, bullshitting about something. So that morning, I got a chance to see if my thoughts were correct, if my suspicions were warranted. He comes out at about 5:30 in the morning. I'm still there because, you know, I live to be hospitable. And he comes down. I'm out front, and I see him walking back to the front. I guess, I'm assuming he just like went to the bus or whatever, started up to get it warmed up. And I see him blow a huge puff of smoke, so I'm like, I gotta run through that shit. So I run behind him, take a big whiff, and I'd be goddamned if it didn't smell just like the fucking bathroom. Nothing but melons. Oh man, I was pissed. So I had an opportunity to get back at his ass. Whenever they came down in the morning, like they have porterage, which means they pay for a bellman to go to each and every room, pull the bags, and bring it down there. So while our bellman's doing porterage, I see the group leader, Sonia. Sonia, FYI, is a big fucking cunt. So I went to Sonia. I was like, Sonia, yeah, come here, please, come here, yeah, come here. And I tell her, he's like, well, that couldn't have been him. He was down there saying that it woke him up, and I was like, well, that's bullshit, because he was down at the desk about 30 minutes prior to the alarm going off. She goes, well, how do you know it's him? I was like, well, I walked through his fucking cloud of smoke this morning, and it smelled exactly like the goddamn bathroom that I ran into, and couldn't have seen you if you were 5 feet in front of me taking a piss at the urinal. Her face instantly just looked livid. She was like, don't you worry, I will fucking take care of him. And I was like, damn, okay. So fast forward 2 weeks from then, dude comes in and he goes, hey, so where's the designated smoking section? I just want to make sure so I don't get in trouble. Basically saying, I know you know it was me. I feel like a fucking dumb dick for doing it. I don't want to do it again and get in trouble. So I just want you to know I'm going to go outside from now on. And the thing is, like, you can vape inside. You absolutely can. But this dude was Chief Keef in the bathroom. Like, you can't do that. No, you can't. This is my favorite road whenever it's not cold as shit and my tires don't get warm. But, yeah, long story short, the fucktard knew. I knew it was him. And he felt like an idiot. I'm just glad I got to bust his ass. So, that is another new hotel story time. I'm sorry for how long it's been taking to get one, and it'll probably be a lot longer since it happens unless there's a bunch of hookers and whores that come into the hotel, because we are now dead. Nobody comes to Boston whenever trees look like this, because that means it's cold as fuck, and I can attest to that. But hope you guys enjoyed this edition of Hotel Story Time. Hopefully I can bring another one to you soon. And with that, I leave you until Monday, fools. Have a good day.